Hey everybody, I want to talk to you a little bit. I'm not going to get into Joe Biden anymore. I've had enough of it. If I do, I'll probably make another video because it's going to take a while to talk about that. But just know, this is all part of the plan, the New World Order to come in. The United States was the last obstacle standing between them and taking over. We're going to have a New World Order. According to George Herbert Bush 30 years ago, he said it. 10 years later, towers came down. It's another study for another day, but what I was going to talk to you about is the Christians really believe that there's a living hell because they know it's there, maybe, but they really believe in it. Can you really say that they really believe in that living hell? Let's go to Luke chapter 16. Starting in verse 19, there was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen, and fared sumptuously every day. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at the gate, full of sores, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores. And it came to pass that the beggar died, was carried by the angels to Abraham's bosom, which is paradise. Rich man also died and was buried. Notice that. The rich man died and he was buried. He's underground. And in hell he lift up his eyes, being in torments, and seeth Abraham afar off, Lazarus in his bosom. Cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus. He may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am tormented from this flame. Think about it. It's forever, folks. People die, they go there. There's no getting out. You're there, and you're there forever. This could be one of your relatives, your kids. That's how important it is for them to die and stay there forever. Go to Revelation 20. Verse 13. And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and the death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them. This they've been in hell for however many years it takes for the Lord to come back. When he comes back sometime after that, there will be a white throne judgment. They'll be brought up out of hell. The earth will be burned with fervent heat. But they will stand there in front of the Lord and give account of their works. And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. That's their final destination. They come up out of hell and be cast into the lake of fire eventually, where the smoke of their torment will rise forever and ever. Now, if you really believed in hell, if people really believed in hell, wouldn't they be out here trying to do more for the Lord, trying to give out gospel tracts, talk to people about the Lord, instead of living like they're living? I just get so disgusted and mad to see how people act. They could care less about, helping anybody, going to spreading the gospel. All they want to do is play on their phone, or that's it, main thing. On the phone, that's an idol. That's one of the biggest idols there is now, is a phone. People can't get off their phone for 2 seconds. Now, I know phones are used for good stuff. People are saved off of phones, people in videos, things like that. But there's so much corruption and bad stuff on the phone, and these stats, 99%, that's what the people are looking at. It's just total BS stuff. Now, folks, the rapture can't be far away. It can't be. You look at everything that's going on. Prophecies fulfilled almost every day now. You see something else. We got the weakest leader we've ever had, probably. You're going to see all kinds of things. People who think you're going to soul sleep. You're not going to soul sleep, folks. You're going to be, you're either going to be in heaven or hell. The Bible says if you're absent from the body, present with God, if you're a believer. And you see what happened to the rich man. He died and lifted up his eyes in hell, in torment. Father Abraham, just a tip to cool my tongue, he asked. Then he went on to ask him, send somebody up, tell my brothers about this place, please. Don't let them come here to this place of torments, what he was saying. Abraham said, nay, son, you had your chances on earth, just like all these other people do. They had their chances on earth, but they denied Christ. And even if somebody dead would rise up and talk to them, they still wouldn't believe, Abraham said. They won't believe Moses and the prophets. They won't believe somebody who rises from the dead. Now, if you truly believe in hell, folks, do something about it. Hey, man, we got to do something. You're standing around all this stuff's not important, this TV and stuff. I mean, guys, I'm guilty of the same thing sometimes. I mean, you start thinking about how hell really is, and my goodness, I mean, you have to, in your heart, want to help people. So that's what I'm saying. Do we really believe that hell's real? If we do, if we really believed it, we'd be out doing so much more for the Lord, begging people to accept Christ, to accept the gospel, to burn forever in the living hell. And they're going to be conscious and remembering everything. You can tell by the Bible, the man was just like he was alive. He could, like he had everything still. He felt like he was alive. He's sitting there in torment. It's a terrible thing. Anyway, it's hard to wrap my mind around hell, but I'm not one to question God.